Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Curdy. Today is episode 6, and it is July 13th, 2023. We start off this morning with an article by the Smithsonian. Office spaces are being converted to farms in the United States. Nearly 20% of office space is empty across the nation post-pandemic as people realize that they can work from home. Some predictions actually show that 300 million square feet of office space will be obsolete by 2030. The idea was already made manifest in Alberta, Canada, where AgriPlay Ventures transformed part of Calgary Tower Centre into one of Canada's largest indoor farms earlier this year. This is fantastic news. It's going to answer two major problems: food scarcity, as well as, a solution to all of the empty office space. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this project. Our second story comes from Scientific American. Scientists have successfully beamed solar power to Earth from space for the first time ever. The Space Solar Power Demonstrator, or SSPD-1, launched in January 2023 by Caltech, carries an instrument called MAPLE, a microwave array for power transfer low orbit experiment. MAPLE wirelessly transmitted energy from space to two separate receiver arrays, which then transformed it to electricity, lighting up a pair of LEDs. This means that energy could be democratized and sent anywhere in the world. Fantastic. This means that in war-torn areas or areas with natural disasters, we could still be able to power devices, life-saving devices, and provide more care and services to areas in the world that are currently underserved. So exciting. And our third and final story comes from the Happy Broadcast, where they discuss how Australia has become the first country in the world to legalize the use of psychedelics to treat mental health conditions like PTSD and depression. Specifically, MDMA and psilocybin began allowing prescriptions July 1st. This program is highly regulated, and during the treatment, the practitioner will be with the patient the entire time when these treatments are being used, substances are being used. But this is a great step forward because studies have shown the efficacy of these substances in the treatment of mental health disorders. And so I'm very excited as well, especially as someone who will be entering the mental health field, that we are finally, looking at these amazing substances to be able to make life better for people. So, our quote of the day, if you know me at all, you know that I absolutely love Rumi. And I have to tell this quick little story because I used to lead Friday morning Rumi wisdom talks. I started last year. And that's actually the first time that I met Curtis, who this show is dedicated to. He came up as a guest, and he was so inspired by Rumi's poetry that day he actually bought an entire collection of Rumi poetry. So this one's for you, Curdy. And the quote is, "Let yourself become living poetry." And to me, this means poetry is beautiful and meaningful, and it can take even the mundane or even our darkest moments and turn them into something beautiful and meaningful. And so to me, this is saying, let your life be something that is beautiful and meaningful. And I'm going to take that into my day. And finally, our collective oracle message from the Wild Mystic deck is an interesting one this morning. It is actually the Raven bringing us the theme of secrets. So this card could indicate that there are going to be some secrets coming up in your life, and to not judge them, but just look at them with compassion and try to understand the motive or the meaning behind those secrets. But I think the deeper meaning of this card is to look at the secrets within ourselves, maybe the parts of us that we aren't allowing others to see, and determine why that is, and possibly be able to let that go and let those parts of yourself come out as well. I'm a big fan of authenticity and just, you are who you are. You have had the life that you've had, and it's safe. It's safe to be you. And hopefully this will make you think a little bit and be able to, show us more of your beautiful self. So that is your Good Morning Sunshine news for today. As always, we're going to close out with a few conscious breaths. So I invite you now, if you're able, to close your eyes and just bring some intention into this practice. We're going to inhale love and exhale gratitude. And if you can close your eyes now, we can do that. And that was just a pre-breath. We're going to take our first inhale now, inhaling love. And exhaling gratitude. And on this second breath, really try to connect to the experience of these feelings. Inhaling love. And exhaling gratitude. And maybe you think of someone or a certain situation in your life for this last breath. And really feel it inside of yourself. Really gather that energy. Ready? Last one. Inhaling love. And exhaling gratitude. Great. Thank you so much for being here, and we will see you tomorrow morning for Good Morning Sunshine. Have a fantastic day.